men think that women are not human beings and they don't hurt and feel pain and jealousy and just like if you saw your chick fucking somebody else, the feelings, a woman gets the same feelings.
Yeah.
And what happens is they have to deal with that.
Yeah.
And they have to harden themselves.
Yeah.
And they have to protect themselves. And that's going to manifest itself in the way that she treats you. Yeah. And so a lot of the times you get guys who are, nowadays, they turning their women out to these threesomes and shit. And the woman is doing it to keep the dude and shit like that. She really don't want to do it.
Yeah, she don't want to do it, bro.
She's traumatized. You're not going to have the same woman that you had before that.
Yeah.
And the minute you think about women, on my series of my podcast, the Captain Saver Bro Show, the first episode is called The Evil Nature of Women. The evil nature of women.
Okay.
Men have an evil nature too, which is violence and force, right?
Yep.
Women, their evil is on a whole nother level. And I talk about stuff like this, that when women pay you back. The things that you do to them, the things that you make them feel, they get you back. But it's in a way that you can't see it. And when you see it, it's too late.
Yeah.
You see it manifest itself in, women go to, when you ever see a woman going to court, cleaning a motherfucker out and trying to get everything he got, there's like, in her mind, she feels like she's been wrong somewhere and she trying to get some get back. Yeah. Because somebody this guy did something to her, whether he cheated on her or made her feel pain. And so they get you back in ways that you have no idea. I've seen chicks like, they boyfriend cheat on them and shit, right? They boyfriend cheat on them or they man cheat on them. They go fuck their favorite rapper. Yeah. Or, you know, they go fuck the dude Plug or something like that.
They'll put on Instagram.
Put on Instagram or
literally chick said, my boyfriend cheated on me, so his favorite rapper flew me out. Bro.
Crazy. But
put on
they're
Instagram.
conniving like that. But see, guys, they think, oh, well, I'm going to just go cheat and she going to fuck with me. Nah, you're going to deal with that. You're going to deal with that. And it's just that's a lot of the times I don't like about certain things in our space is that we don't talk about stuff like that enough. We set our young guys up for failure and they don't know what's coming behind some of the behavior. Yeah. And as an older guy, now if you would have talked to me 10 years ago, I would have been, fuck these hoes, you get you. But there's shit that come behind it. Yeah. And
I'm really glad that we're having this discussion. Yeah.
Women have a very evil nature. Like us as men, we have an evil nature, right? The masculine evil. Like somebody come in here, right, and I'm trying to harm, we can smoke them and blow their brains out and go to sleep at night, right? Yeah. Or if we feel like somebody wronged us, we can commit violence. Whereas a woman see a guy commit, it traumatizes them, right? Mm-hmm. They don't understand it. We understand that level of evil. Mm-hmm. Women have another evil and it's conniving. Yeah. That's their gift and their curse. And it manifests itself in manipulation, underhandedness, like poisoning your food. Like you got women, especially back in the days, like the man beat on them and shit. They put eye drops in the food and shit, or poison, kill them slow, or put extra salt. They know you got high blood pressure, so they put extra salt in your food, and they don't feel bad. You see what I'm saying? Your girl may be cooking for you, spitting in your food, or putting eye drops in your food, or putting extra salt in your shit, or you'll see a woman say, "Oh, he raped me," or It's common. It was one I did a episode about how the man did the woman wrong or some shit, and so she lied and told the daughters that their dad sexually assaulted them. Yep. Yeah. And so they grew up their whole lives
that
thinking
chick tried to do that to that Chicago rapper Dulo.
Yeah, exactly.
Dulo. Like that shit.
That's evil. Like men, we like, what the fuck? Like how could you
crazy
do
shit.
that?
He just won a lawsuit.
He won a lawsuit. Yeah. And I think more men should stand up and not let women do them like that. But what I'm saying is that level of evil, like women can do that. You don't see many women saying, "Oh, she was so wrong." They understand that level of evil. Just like this is real shit. It's almost spooky when you think about it. It's my first episode that I did.
Never once. You know what? That's a good point. I've never once seen a woman say, "Oh, damn, that bitch is fucked up."
That's foul.
Yo, that's right.
It.
Damn.
Wait,
let's let him finish.
When we see us like, let's say somebody steals something from somebody, and we see a dude bust him aside the head. Like we understand it. They don't. We don't understand their curses and their gifts like they do. Yeah. Like when you see these chicks cleaning these dudes out and taking them for everything they got and making their lives a living hell through the divorce machine, you don't see women like, oh, that's so wrong. That's so, like, how could you do that? That's us like, what the fuck is going on? That's the evil nature. And that's their strength against you. And I'm always trying to warn guys to be careful when you're dealing with that. Because you cannot beat that unless you use physical force, but you don't want to go to jail. Yeah. Like you can't, there's no beating that. The only way to beat that is physically. Yeah. You see, so just be careful when you hurt people. women's particular, they're going to get you back.
So
and the system allows them to do you like that.
Yeah.
So this is wisdom because this comes with age and experience.
Yeah.
You mentioned a lot of stuff that was, I want to say, whenever someone's head. But just to bring this home as well, even in the Bible it talks about a woman scorned because over a period of time, us as men, we just take actions. We don't understand how it affects a woman. And over time, us being men doing what we do, they're feeling pain consistently. So she might love you at the very beginning, but over time, he cheated again. Oh, he's with another girl. He's doing this and that. It builds up. And when it finally breaks out, it's in great accusations. It's in spiteful actions. So you never know how it can manifest. That's a very good point.
Yeah, and I'll say because this is the dark side of you want to live this player lifestyle. You want to have a main girl and you want to have other women. You're gonna have to deal with some backlash to that to some degree, man.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you came in and y'all were monogamous, then maybe something changed, your value shot up, whatever the fuck it is, and then man, I want chicks, and then you tell her. You're right.
You're gonna
she's not
deal
gonna be
with
the same woman that you met. And she is gonna have a little bit of resentment because I want guys to understand that even though for us, right, sex is just a physical act, women don't look at it like that because I've noticed with females, they don't really have empathy to the male experience. And what I mean by that is they don't give a fuck about your problems, but they also don't give a fuck about your successes. And what I mean by that is if you go out, right, if you go and you have sex with another girl, you don't have any feeling for her. You don't give a fuck. But women don't understand that because for them, if they go have sex with another guy, they're attached to that guy. That's why when a girl cheats, a lot of times they're like, I'm just going to break it off. They can't live with themselves a lot of times when they do that shit. I'm sure with Melina, she might have been doing this shit and she was like, man, I can't live with myself. She broke it off, right? She couldn't do it long term. So with women, when they see you have sex with other girls, they look at it through the female lens and they're like, oh my God, he might leave me. He had sex with another girl, he might leave me, even though she doesn't know. For us, it's just taking a piss. But for them, when they have sex with another dude, they're leaving. It's out. It's a wrap. So damn, I'm gonna lose all this. And you had mentioned that before. So yeah, you're not gonna have that same girl. And then the other thing with the threesomes, because you niggas like to, I want to put my main girl in a threesome. Bro, you're gonna slowly take her innocence away from her, bro, by doing that shit. Assuming you didn't get a slut.
It's funny. So guys start with monogamy, right? And then they say, oh, What's Your Fit podcast? I could cheat. I'm gonna do a cheat code. Threesomes with my girl. But they don't realize this actually is gonna hurt them because again,
And guess, go ahead, my bad.
the girl is gonna say, okay, I want to please my man. I'll do this. But I really don't want to do this, man. This fucked up. I think it's terrible, but I'll do it for him. But then when they are put into that scenario where they see their man fucking another girl, it's like, wow, this shit hurt me. It's like a knife in the heart.
When you blow up 20 years later and you on TV and all this shit, and she need a bag. Oh, he forced me to. He sex trafficking.
Look at Diddy
surviving XYZ.
So you gotta be careful with that shit, man. Just be careful. Like you say, you don't want to take that innocence away from your woman.
Yeah, bro.
Especially
when they don't like girls. And let me tell y'all something, bro. These girls are fucking liars. 99% of them don't like other women. Yeah. They don't, bro. They really don't. They'll sit there and say, "Oh, I like girls. Oh, they want to be involved in a threesome to have some semblance of control again." Because they're like, damn, I'm not in control no more. And even though they're aroused by it a little bit, they're scared by it as well. So when they say, oh, let me be involved, let me pick the girl, I want to be in it, bro, she's doing that shit for some level of control, not because she's aroused by it.
She don't want you to pick the chick, and she know you're gonna pick somebody that look better than her, that you may like better. So she don't want to pick the chick that's she feels the safest with, But y'all be careful with that. It's fun and, have your fun, but just know that everything you do, man, comes with it. There's a downside to everything you do. And I'd like to, on my platform, I like to warn guys.
I'm glad that we're having this conversation.
Play, have your fun, but just know, I played and I got a lot of scars from that, bro.